Hold your line. Clear left.
Hello guys, welcome to iRacing Week 3 in the GT4 Challenge. Now we missed last week simply because I was brand new to Winton and I kind of got the sense that it was going to be a bit of a chaotic race with not a whole lot of visibility in some of the turns. And I didn't want my iRating to take an absolute dump along with my safety rating. As it turns out, this is the 5th attempt I've had of a race already this week to get past lap 1. So far I've been taken out every single attempt, so I'm feeling pretty frustrated, I'm not going to lie to you, but we're going to give it our best shot today. Well, for this race at least, starting from 6th on the grid, although I don't think Pole made it to the grid, so we may actually be starting in 5th. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there because everybody's a little bit all over the place. But anyway, big thank you to digitalmotorsports.com for sponsoring today's video. Very happy to have them on board as a sponsor because they have a massive range of sim racing gear and really, really great customer experience, or customer service experience, I should say, in my experience as well. And I just said experience about 15 times in one sentence. So thank you very much to digitalmotorsports.com. If you want to check them out, link down in the description below. And yeah, let's focus on the start here. So we're on the outside of the circuit coming into turn 1. Makes it a little bit sketchy, but hopefully we can kind of go single file into turn 1. And then we'll be out onto the big windy straight. It's the boot classic configuration of the circuit today, so we don't have that high-speed chicane. I thought it was going to make things a little bit easier, but as it turns out, people have been getting a little bit desperate in lap 1, so just try, fingers crossed for a good race. Come on. Got taken out from pole last race, which...
Get ready, mate.
Go on the outside.
Okay, well, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Left side. Clear left.
Alright. Managed to cover off that inside line there. We're going to be super careful on cold tyres. Good run.
Decent start. We can build something from here.
Not worth going through wide on lap 1. Plenty of time left in this race.
On your left. Clear left. Car left.
Alright, he's on my
Hold
left.
your line.
Whoa, jeez.
Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side.
Oh, he's still there. Far out.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh, no.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Alright. Got pushed a little wide there, but we're still alive. Good run on Rory.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
P7.
Whoa, getting out of shape.
On your right. Hold your line.
Really
your
don't
line.
like going too wide through here.
Clear right.
See if we can slipstream. Oh, he's on the
Right
inside.
side. Clear right.
Clear again.
Left side. Still there. Still there.
Still there, gonna have to leave space.
Still
Whoa,
there.
big twitch.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Far out. What a battle so far, though. This is what I love about iRacing is you get a whole bunch of bad races, you're about ready to throw in the towel, and then you get a good one like this. Hopefully it stays this way. Try not to tap him. Definitely being held up here. See if we can
The leader has
get him
just
on that
done
back straight, I think.
152.12. 8th place. You've just done a 154.81.
Braked a lot earlier than I was expecting there. Let's put us under pressure from behind again. Good straight line speed in the Vantage GT4 though.
Okay, well, hold your nerve.
Had to take two stabs at the turn in there. All right, come on. Whoa! Whoa, what are you doing?
Far left. Hold your line.
Jeez.
Clear left.
That was scary. Oh, what? I saw him not brake there. My mirrors got turned by the Aston Martin. I think we'll have to look at the replay of that. All right, let's try and catch up with Ari in front. Okay, now we can put in some decent lap times. We've been held up so much. About 2 seconds a lap off my pace.
B6.
Well, after all that, we're back where we started. At least we've got a bit of a gap to Mitchell behind now, though. 1.4 second gap to Ari in front. We're catching.
The gap behind is now 0.9.
.9. That's an off track.
Distance. Fuel looks good.
.6, come on.
That was a 152.59. Sector 3 is 0.31 off the pace.
Such different lines through turn 1.
Alright, well, gaining on this car, the gap is 0.46.
Can we get him?
King is leading the race.
Keep him under pressure. The problem, this is going to bring Mitchell back into contention again. Pick a side.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
As suspected, there's Mitchell again. We got to get past him. Oh, bad run.
Defend hard, make them work for it.
No, don't start disappearing on me. No, now is not the time for netcode. I don't know where he is.
This is brilliant, keep it up. P5.
I don't know where he is, he's disappeared. Oh, there he is, it popped up again. Oh no, this is a disaster. Bad connection. I'm just going to have to hope
5
that
minutes to
he's
go,
not
5
there.
minutes left.
Oh, he's just disconnected, thank God. Man, that was terrifying. Not the way you want to get past somebody, but thank God we didn't crash into him. All right, now we just got to try and stay ahead of Mitchell here. We might even have a chance at Eric. Mitchell's had a bit of a moment there. Lost a chunk of time. Whew, what a race. Whoop. Bit of a slide. Now, I was faster than Eric in practice. But he does seem to have found his pace, so I don't want to be too greedy. I'm more worried about Mitchell right
Okay,
now.
well, push now. We can catch up here.
Although he's being sensible so far. 3 minutes to go. Slipstream. Oh dear.
On your left. Clear left.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
We have to stay in tight here. Not the line I want to take. Just trying to compromise his line though. Put him back again without blocking him. So just trying to drive predictably there, covering off my lines. Backing him up, but not janking across or blocking. Seems to be working.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Not sure if we're coming into the final lap or not. Might be. Yep, final lap, okay. Just got to hold on. Mitchell's had another moment on the exit there. I saw him get a bit sideways.
One more lap to go.
So it's still 0x after all this. Oh my goodness, so nice to finally have a good race. What a battle. It's just a shame that Ari disconnected because I was looking forward to a good battle there for a few laps, but these things happen. Don't lose the back end now. Got to use the throttle to keep it balanced. Not out of the woods yet with Mitchell. We are closing the gap to Eric as well, but not by enough. Couple more.
Okay, well, you've got half your fuel left.
Woo! What a race. Mitchell was real close at the end again there.
Yellow flag.
That was
Watch
crazy.
out.
What a battle.
P5. Okay, it's over.
See
Well
Mitchell
done, mate.
flashing
Good
his
finish.
lights behind me too. He obviously had a good battle too. Had a lot of fun. That was excellent. All right, so finally a good race. Finally. I was literally about to throw in the towel last race. I was just like, man, I can't keep this up, but that was awesome. All right, let's go have a look at the replay, have a look at some of the incidents and close calls and stuff, and then have a look at the results. Woo! So let's have a look at the launch here. You can see them backing up there. BWT BMW got a really good jump on me there. I think he kind of slammed on the brakes as well there. Not quite sure what was going on. So we were lucky to end up in front of him turn one. He had a decent exit there, but ran out wide. That's compromised in there. Oh, you can hear chaos behind us. Better jump back, have a look at that. All right, Aaron Hudson. So he's gone a little wide there. And, jeez, not what you want on lap one, guys. Not what you want on lap one. Let's follow on board with him, or a far chase behind him, and have a look at that in more detail. All right, so turning in, all's well and good. 6-volt Aston Martin on the inside there has got the, you guys can't actually see him yet, but he'll be popping on your screen in just a moment. There he is. So he's not left any room on the exit there at all. Well, a little bit, but not much. And now has the curb unsettled Aaron's car maybe, or, oh, there's a bit of netcode. Oh, there's just so many things. There's a bit of netcode there too. Oh, it's so frustrating when that happens on lap one. Particularly, I mean, it's frustrating when it happens anytime, but particularly on lap one, and that other Volt cars got caught up in there as well. Anyway, let's go back to following along behind me. All right, so back to turn one here. Decent exit, you see getting past that BWT BMW again. Now we had a really good run up the back straight here into the boot section. Thought about going 3 wide, but I just wasn't quite confident enough on cold tyres. Wanted to make sure I was braking nice and early and not ending up in a accident here. I wasn't sure if we were actually going to go 4 wide at one point there either, but braked. I keep on saying broke. I always say broke. Braked. I braked really early. And then I think Ari got down the inside of me here as well. This is where he was alongside. And we kind of were both drifting towards each other a little bit there. I remember when I was driving, I was like, oh, he's coming towards me, but we're actually both drifting a little bit there. So still on my outside here. Bit of a squeeze. Could have left me a bit more room there, but that's okay. And this is where I got loose on the exit. So just when I put the power down, big tank slapper there, traction control kicking in, and that's let the green machine past me as well. And brought Mitchell, who's going to be coming on your screen in just a second, on the left. Not quite. There he is, right behind me. So we'll follow this through into lap 2 as well. I'm not going to go through the entire replay here, just the key bits, but there was a good little battle here. I had a much better exit than the Porsche there. He braked really early there, actually. But he got a good exit from it. That's interesting. He got a much better exit. I was unsettled on the curb there, but he did get a much better exit than me, even though he seemed so much slower. So that's something to note. Tucked in behind. I got taken out from pole position on lap 1 there, so I was a little bit overly cautious maybe. That was the race before that happened. So a bit of a battle here going on with Mitchell, trying to keep it clean. Covered the line. He did well to sort of transition across behind me though. Thought he might have the speed to carry it around the outside here. Transition onto the inside for the next turn, but not quite. I don't know how he didn't sneak down the inside of both of us there, to be honest. Must have got a little bit spooked and backed out of it. And then I think this is where... No, it must have been a later lap. The leader ended up crashing, so... Must have been lap 3. So thinking about a move down the inside. Had to slow up a little bit too much on the apex though. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. All right, so this is lap 3 now. This is our leader, Marlowe. So let's see what happened to him. Oh, why did that spin him to the inside? What? That's bizarre. Thought about reversing. He's thought the better of it. He's had the presence of mind to sit there. I mean, that's heartbreaking when you have to just sit there, let the whole field through, and he's exited back to the pits. So a little slow-mo here. He's got the tiniest of taps there, and for some reason it's just, I mean, that's pretty unrealistic physics there, to be honest. Like, it's not going to spin you to the inside like that. If anything, it would have speared him out and pushed him into the outside wall. That's very strange. Really unfortunate for the race leader as well. So, chasing me again now with the chopper. We'll see going past on the inside there. Green car's got a little bit out of shape there on the outside. That's let me pass. And then Mitchell and the Aston Martin down the inside. What's going to happen here? Oh! That's what happened. I saw him go spinning off behind me. You better have a look at that. All right, so following on board with Rory here. I don't know if he turned in or Mitchell ran wide or... So Rory's the Porsche, Mitchell's the Aston. Who brakes first? So Aston on the brakes. Can't quite see the... There you go, Porsche on the brakes now. And, oh, he's turned in on him. Yeah, I was lucky it didn't take me out as well. Yeah, I don't see how that's Mitchell in the Aston Martin's fault. I think that was 100% on Rory. He's kind of turned in on brakes, not left enough room on the inside. Let me know what you think, guys, but that's my take. So, start of lap 5 now, catching right back up with Ari in that BMW. So I had a good run down the back straight. Not quite good enough though. Just trying to sort of take my normal line here, see if I can get a bit of a switchback going, but he didn't compromise his line either, so wasn't to be there. trying to use as much of the track as I can here, hoping that him being defensive will slow him up enough, but knowing that Mitchell behind is being brought back into contention again here too. I'd actually built a little bit of a gap there to Mitchell, but that all disappeared within a couple of corners of catching back up with Ari. Now, not sure at what point he started flashing all over the screen. Might have been the start of lap 6, but thinking about another move here, just sort of trying to line something up. I was desperate to get past him because I knew I had more pace. But, because I mean, I caught up a couple of seconds within a lap or two, so I knew I had the pace. Didn't want to get held up to the point where Mitchell could squeeze past us both, because I felt like Mitchell probably had a little bit more pace than I did. I felt like I was holding him up rather than us sort of being matched on pace. So, but I didn't want to let the desperation get the better of me and make a mistake either. So, little bit compromised there on my entry. I had to back out of the throttle, which screwed me on the straight. And there you go. You can see Ari disappear there. So at this point, I had absolutely no idea whether he was going to pop up inside me, and I thought all kinds of R-rated things might happen. So I'm sure Mitchell was nervous too, but he got a really good run here. Again, we still can't see what's going on at all. And I'm not sure, I think he popped back up on my screen momentarily at one point, but might not pop up again in the replay. But Mitchell's got a really good run on me here. I'm just holding my line. I'm making one move to defend, and then I'm not moving off that line again until I tried to open up the corner. I still wanted to leave plenty of space on the outside there for him, just in case. So just trying to be as respectful and predictable as possible to try and prolong this battle. Just trying to cover off all my lines. So I was trying to back him up a little bit there. I knew that, you know, if he tried to dive down the inside, he'd sort of back out. So I was trying to brake a little early, make him back up, and then get back on the gas so I could get a bit of a jump on the exit, try to open up a bit of a gap again. You see he's made a little bit of a mistake there. All right, so that was it for the remainder of the race. Driving a little bit side by side there, showing a bit of respect for each other. It was a really good battle. If you are watching this, thank you very much for that battle, Mitchell. Really enjoyed it. All right, let's have a look at the results and see what happened there. Okay, so strength of field was 2291, which is quite a bit higher than where I am at the moment. I know my rating should be around about 2000, 2100. We just had a really bad run of races in the lead. Actually, I think I said before I had about 5 races I attempted before this run where I got taken out lap 1, including from pole position as well. So it's been a rather frustrating day. I was really happy to get a good race here. But you can see there, how did we go? So, I mean, we had some guys with some really high I ratings there. A 4.79 with a 4,337, 4,500. So pretty happy to be up with those guys. Mitchell around about the same as me there as well. You can see how much of a beating my license has taken from the A license that I had at the end of last season, but that's what happens when you don't play iRacing for a little while and then have a bad run. Lap time wise, remember there was pretty strong draft here as well, but I did a 152.592, which was about 0.5 off the fastest lap there, which was a 152.109. That is a lightning fast. Let's actually have a look at the qualifying time there too. So he did a 151. Marlowe, that was, who was the guy that got taken out there at the start on lap 3, I should say. 151.813, which is really, I mean, that's half a second faster than my best lap. So that's pretty darn fast. But yeah, look, I'm pretty happy. I had the pace of the guys out in front there pretty well. Better pace, actually, than the guy in second position. So that's good. But yeah, got a plus 56 on our I rating there. Plus 10 on our license. Got to be happy with that. 0 incident points, which I was really happy with. I think I was the only car there. Yeah, only car that didn't have any incident points other than the guy that didn't make the start. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one as much as I did. It was a bit of a labour of love to get this one shot with all those failed attempts earlier on. But I think iRacing kind of goes that way sometimes. You get a bunch of bad races, you're about ready to throw in the towel, and then you get a really awesome one like that that makes you, you know, I think the bad ones make you appreciate the good ones even more, just like real racing. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Thanks once again to Mitchell for that awesome battle as well. And yeah, thanks again also to digitalmotorsports.com for sponsoring today's video. So leave a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Make sure you're subbed as well so you don't miss future content. Got another another ACC video coming up very soon, similar style to this one, as well as some really interesting reviews coming up over the next few weeks as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye.